A very big thank you to our president for that bold step to reduce his entourage by 60%. He sworn the vice president and the first lady. So we are looking at the other arms of the government to do the same thing. Look, apart from reducing the entourage, you should also look at the various allowances that you are collecting. Yes, that is also very, very critical. All right. Now, if not for anything, but for your love for the masses, the people that put you in power, right now, majority of Nigerians cannot afford water. How much is a bag of sachet water in your area? How much is a bag of sachet water?
Immediate slashing of expenses on all official travels by 60%. This directive was announced in a statement signed by the presidential spokesman, Ajuri Ngelale, who says the development will affect the office of the president, the vice president, the first lady, ministers, and heads of agencies. With this directive, huge security detail that follow the president around on local trips will also be reduced and allow the security agencies and states that the president will visit to handle security arrangements for the president. Every minister is limited to having just 4 members of staff on any foreign trip, while heads of agencies are limited to just 2.
His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has, by his most recent directive, approved a massive cost-cutting exercise that will cut across the entire federal government of Nigeria and the offices of the president himself, the vice president, and the office of the first lady. It will be conducted in the following fashion. 1, the official trips.
We don't have water that we can dig anywhere in Nigeria and it will come out.
When
People
Mr.
don't have
President
water
or
to
the Vice
drink.
President
No
travels
clean
to any
water.
state within the country, the massive
And now a
bills
bag of
that
sachet water that was 100
due to
naira before
allowances and
is going for
escrow for
300.
security detail.
Our problem in Nigeria actually is not the money or whether the money is there. It's the management. How are we managing our resources? How are we managing our funds? Are we transparent in the management? That is the major problem we are facing in Nigeria. So, in as much as we are doing all of this, I know that when you reduce this, that means you are adding about 60% of that expenses back. You are pulling it back into the economy. Now, before you do all of this, that is another gap that we don't cover in our Nigeria economy. Before you do this, you would have planned this money that will no longer be used for this. What am I going to pull it into? So that as soon as that money is coming, it's going into something reasonable. Because if you don't plan for that, the people you will give it to, the people that are in that account office, that are managing that fund, they will be the one that will plan how they are going to distribute it among themselves. So you that is strategically planning that this is what I want to go and do, I want to reduce this thing by 60%, then the fund that would have been going into this, what should I use it for? Where am I going to pull it into that it will affect the masses positively? Because if you don't do that, the people you will send on errand, they will be the one that will help you. And by the time they help you, at the end of the day, you won't see the impact of your good deed at this point. Because we have had a situation whereby we say, oh, our money, our loot that went to this country, we have to pull them back. And they were pulled back. Up to today, we were not told what the loot was used for. Did you recover money? Yes, we recovered money. What was it used for? Nobody will tell you. Nobody will be able to say, yes, this was what it was used for. Do you know why? Because before you started looking at those things, before you started saying, let me go and get this money back, let me go and do this, let me go and get this back, you did plan, you did not schedule, you did not draw a model and say, as this money is coming like this, it will go here, it will go here, it will go into this, then it will now impact on the economy positively. So if you don't do that, they will help you. They will divert it, they will share it, and they will be telling you, don't worry, Oga, we are trying to fix some things. So the other arms of the government were begging you sincerely, the governors, the House of Reps, senators, all of you, just look at these critical issues and please give us water. We need water. If people living in cities can be crying for water, just imagine those that are living in the rural areas. Imagine those that are living in the rural areas, what they will be going through. We will pull most of our resources into the urban area, into the cities, where we have the economy booming, where we have people that can wake up in the morning, they go out for work, they earn money, they earn all kind of allowances, they have cars and the rest. What about the rural dwellers? Do you think about them? But when it's election time, you can go down to the deepest villages and ask them to put their 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 voters card into your bus and they will vote for you. As they cast their vote for you, you don't know that they are putting their lives in your hand. They are asking you, oh God, I want to live long. I need health facility. I need water to drink. You don't know that is what they are doing too. Then when you get there, you forget them. You don't even think that, oh, if in the urban areas people are complaining like this, what of those elderly women I saw that day? What could be happening to them at this time? Don't think about that. These are the problems we have in this country. Thank you, Mr. President, and we hope you will do more. We hope you will do more. Thank you so much.